Wellington. Food fans are lined up for the latest In-N-Out Burger pop-up store.
I don't see many people walking out with food, so I must be smashing it in there.
Yeah, I'm missing a lecture for this.
Meanwhile, at the other end of the island, Whalburgers is opening its first New Zealand store. It's a beautiful day, people are excited. But then, like a bucket of chum left out in the sun, things start to smell funny.
Is there a Kiwi burger?
There is. There is a Kiwi burger. It's got pineapple in it.
Pineapple in a Kiwi burger? Sam, you are a maniac.
There is something called an our burger. Sure, you can add egg and beetroot, but you've got to ask. That's just not cricket. Or a Kiwi burger.
The classic Kiwi burger has definitely a beef patty, cheese, lettuce and tomato, mayonnaise in there, and then the option of an egg or a beetroot on top of that.
We love it so much that even McDonald's created their own version.
The classic New Zealand burger.
Only in 2021 to do a Lucy to our collective Charlie Brown. From the humble $3 takeaway slab to the upmarket Ferg burger and the fizzing smash burger trend, New Zealand burgers rule.
I think we've got a great burger scene here in New Zealand. We're doing New Zealand justice and representing our country.
But today, Kiwis are lining up for America's tasty circular delights.
There definitely is like this hype around wanting to try like all American fast food chains and things like that.
I just want a filthy bit of mustard and pickle, you know? Definitely happy.
Even sitting MPs betrayed their country, lured in by the siren call of a sweaty beef patty.
Love In-N-Out Burger, just keen to have one this morning.
And in an election year too, shame on you. Will the Whalburgers take over New Zealand's burger scene much like they did with cinema and the human chili bin scene?
What about your stuff?
It just shrivels up a little bit, it's okay.
Will In-N-Out squeeze out the Kiwi from the burger? Not if we can help it.
Beetroot on a burger, yay or nay? Always. Yeah, bolt.
Yeah, well, Dion Angove runs Rosier Burger, where one of their top sellers is a burger that comes with beetroot and egg. Thank you, Dion. Why do you reckon the classic Kiwi burger is so well loved?
Well, it's not only that it tastes good, it's, you know, it's something that brings back memories from your childhood and stuff. You know, it's just like a Kiwi classic, isn't it? You know, a lettuce, tomato, egg, beef, that's just what you remember.
What I remember though, Dion, is them being very slippery and hard to eat. There's too much that you've got to hold in there.
Oh yeah, that sort of comes down to construction. It's you know, it's actually quite a debated subject, is the construction of the burger to stop everything sliding around the place.
Sorry, but beetroot has no place being near bread at all. Yeah, well, you know, another debatable thing, but you can take that off, mate, you know, and then you'll just be one of the minority that doesn't like it.
What do you make of these big American chains arriving in New Zealand? What does that mean for guys like you?
Well, it's competition, isn't it? And, you know, competition's a good thing as long as, as long as they don't try and steamroll the little guys, I guess. You know, I'm not worried about them. It's just another McDonald's-style burger chain, isn't it?
Not what I've heard. Apparently they are large and succulent and quite awesome. So sounds like you're going to have to up your game here in New Zealand, aren't we?
Nah, Kiwis have got good burgers, mate. We know how to cook, you know, and we know how to serve Kiwis, yeah.
Speaking of which, you've made us a prime example of a Kiwi burger. It's just sitting there to your left. Would you mind, could you do the old cross-section? Could you cut that in half? I'd like to see how you've put it together.
Easy, mate.
Yep, get stuck in there.
Sweet as.
And of course, this will help us with the construction in terms of making sure everything doesn't slide in different ways. Here we go. Wow.
Oh man, it looks so good. You made us all hungry. Dion, thanks for flying the flag of the classic Kiwi burger, and nice to talk to you tonight.
Awesome, guys. Awesome, man. Thank you.
Hey, kia ora, welcome along to the project, everyone. Look, Mark Richardson's here. And by the way, I love this crowd. I got an audible titter when Mark used the words large and succulent. They were really into it.
You said a few weird things when we were talking to Dion, like bread and beetroot don't belong
No, but they
together.
don't.
They do.
No, if you looked really closely once he'd cut that, and you could see, and that was freshly made, obviously, and you could already see the beetroot starting to seep towards the bread. Now, he said I could take it off, but it's too late. By the time I've got it, the beetroot juice is just soggy.
The seepage is the point. Like, I grew up on cold meat and beetroot sandwiches, and that was exciting because then you had a pink sandwich mark.
I don't think they sell. I think the Kiwi burger, we want it on a menu of anyone that's running a burger joint, but I don't think anyone buys them.
Really?
Yeah, I think that we won't. So you've got to have a Kiwi burger, but not many people. Do you? Do you go to a Kiwi burger?
I don't like them, but
we want it there, but we're not going to eat it.
I think what we've got here is two different genres of burger. So if you want an American burger, the all-star, all-American burger, go to one of these new places. Yeah. But if you want a Kiwi burger, go to Rosie, or go even better to the fish and chip shop. And it's not a Kiwi burger unless you've got a juice that you're not quite sure it is dribbling down your chin.